Alright, let me just double check in here. Okay, can this ad please hurry the hell up? Alright. Can this ad please? Alright. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. I'm using my shittier mic because my actual headset has the freaking charge. Maybe it's not a good idea to charge my headset through my PlayStation. Maybe that's what's killing my... Maybe that's gonna kill my PlayStation or something. I need to find an actual connector. I'll ask my dad about it later. Zooey, I was hoping you'd drop by. It took a bit of doing, but I was able to widen the crack I made in that storage device and yank out a couple new scraps of data. The first one was determined to be a record of Carmelian's procedure. It seems the bastard soul was born into one of those clot-type monsters. They got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly what Carmelian took advantage of when he tricked us with his fake Kemeka. Oh my god, the Dontrell Hildebrand is going to end with Nashu getting killed and probably seriously injured by a mistake Hildebrand makes. We're going to see if he ends up becoming dark like this version of Hildebrand, or hard-boiled or whatever. Never fear, Inspector Hildebrand is here. The other file... Damn, bro just hates his counterpart. The other file I pulled had details on yet another monster-fled criminal. This mook was downed for repeated vehicular violations, riding his air-wheeler too fast, making reckless maneuvers, endangering others, that sort of thing. According to the data, he's running around in the body of a cactuar now. Judging by what we've seen of that researcher's schemes, he'll have dispatched a prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome, but where? Rejoice, my good detective, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, come bearing the very direction you seek. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kemeka, the ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly observed streaking through the sky on a southerly bearing. Alas, despite hastening to confirm this sighting, our interpreter chef arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. The report was similarly dismissed as fanciful imaginings of inbreeded townsfolk. The incessant chirp of veteran instinct nonetheless impelled me to investigate. Thus did my faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colorful crowds of Tuliolal. Okay. Yes. Isn't Nashi the one who makes mistakes naming things too? I get man. Maybe she's becoming a lot more smarter than she already is. Yes. There to find silver witnesses eager to tell of an airborne succulent. They said it was moving at an incredible pace, set astride a vehicle like the ones the mechanical invaders had ridden. It was last seen zipping past a durable before vanishing into the clouds to the south. Alexandra's soldiers ride on air-wheelers, so unless there's another flying cactuar out there somewhere, I think we have our man. Good work. Almost too good, in fact. Over there, is that a new case I spy? Hardly had to bait the hook. There's a real doubt. Alright, come to think of it, I don't know why anyone would bother impersonating either of them to begin with. At least the lead seems solid enough. When we're serious about cashing this guy, we'll need an air wheeler of our own. Come on, there's a shop nearby that does custom jobs. I hope the evil wizard that killed his version of Nashu is literally most definitely disguising as either Nashu, as either, you know, the source version is either Nashu or Hildebrand or Nashu. One of them is the evil wizard guy. That's suspicious. And then the quests are gonna end with Nashu getting heavily injured, or get killed, or maybe Nashu herself being turned into a monster. Who the hell is this guy? Okay. I already got my 450 for this week. Oh, I could go for a nice bowl of custard. Oh my god. Did he say that they do custard jobs? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. This is the place I used to be a regular. This is the place I used to be a regular here, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember me. They probably don't. Well, look who the wind blew in. Monom, I've come for my steed. The battered old scrap heap, it's been rusting in my garage for so long I doubt it can manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if you've credits to pay, but I'll need you to supply some parts, a new high voltage battery and a superconductor core at a minimum. The chronometer's ticking. I'll see if I can get my hands on a battery, but can I ask you to track down the coil? These soft-boiled dopes wouldn't know a suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal, but you, I can trust to find the right part without cracking under the pressure. Hardboiled seems desperate to get his air wither up and running, so I'll give you a tip. You want to call quick like then salvage the rise of defective sentries is your best bet. Then salvaging. I'll even lend you this handy gadget to help you out. Set off the distress signal on the west side of Old Alexandria, and you'll soon have some murderous mechanical company to dismantle for parts. I'll take these two along with me on the battery hunt. Good luck out there. Alright. RKO Alexandria. Oh, this is like Old Alexandria. I want to check something. The gizmo I gave you will broadcast a distress signal that will attract malfunctioning soldiers. As far as I know, some old units still wander around the west side of Old Alexandria. Try setting it off there.
Golden like one. My name's Pink and it's really nice to meet ya.
Alright, let's teleport to here. My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You recommended to me. Really good to meet you. Hey, ooh. Hey, ooh. Alright, let's get on my UFO. Oh yes, the ruins of Old Alexandria. Where's the original castle? Was it the original? Oh yeah, the original castle is somewhere in there. Or, damn. Oh, the surge or something definitely screwed up this whole area. Alright then. Oh damn, that was cool. Alright. I'm kind of streaming Spider-Man 2 after I finish doing a couple other raids in here in this game. Oh, whoops! I went the wrong way. Went the wrong way again. What? Oh, is that the weird random NPC I met last time? Huh, strange. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Well, get your hands on a coil. Yep, right here. Hey, that should do the trick. Now, where do your mates run off to? Can't be that hard to find a store what sells batteries. You should probably head over to the Nexus Arcade and see what's keeping them. Oh, something definitely happened. I haven't played Spider-Man 2 since I got my first PS5, like almost 3 years ago, I think. Or like 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago when I got my first PS5, it came with Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I've streamed it once, and I haven't played the game since. It'll keep my stream in, or again, not a lie. I've been getting really kind of into Spider-Man lately. Not so much that I know everything about Spider-Man, but just because, I don't know, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. Alright, Merchant and Mender. Let's see. Damn, that's cool. Damn, this place was a lot more empty. I remember it's being so populated during earlier in Doncho and shit, and a lot more earlier in the post-Doncho quest. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Zooey, any trouble picking up that coil? Nothing you couldn't handle, I'll wager. As for the battery, I bought one easily enough. The problem was convincing the inspector his gal to stick around after he caught a whiff of tantalizing familiarity. Long story short, they wandered off and haven't come back. Suppose we ought to go look for them, eh? Who the hell is that guy they're talking to? Oh, I have that hat. Is that a corpse? A smiling corpse? Oh, wait, that's one of the gentle dead men, huh? Haha, you needn't fret, detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine. Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and disciple of Master Zombie Brand. I have been on the road seeking out new recruits for our merry, moldering band. Said search is what brought me here and into the midst of this unexpected yet most welcome reunion. I don't usually hold with necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So if you're done catching up, we've got a case to work on. In actual fact, our conversation was almost entirely case adjacent, employing his nose for festering fellows. This gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. Yes, I became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. During the process of getting to know each other, he spoke briefly of the only person left alive after the incident. According to my new Sharel chum, all the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in the leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is, save for a single man who habitably wore a protective gas mask. To himself, yet disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. They did, however, grudgingly recognize his passion for his work. Even after devoting a full day to official experiments, he would pour his remaining time and energy into some mysterious side project. And he was the sole surviving researcher, you say. Sounds like we finally have a name for our mastermind. Courtesy of the shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job. Well, thanks for that. Glad to be of service. Now, if you excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned. But so he didn't recruit all the zombies, he just recruited that one. Loki looked like a lady. That did not look like a dude at all. I have the exact same hat that zombie does. They're the exact same hat. So that fellow was an honest to God's walking corpse, huh? I've met weird folks in my line of work, but do you always keep company with such oddballs? That was out of line. I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Anyway, let me take these parts back to Monomom. So what is that? Monom, and get my wheeler repaired. Shouldn't take too long. I'll ride back here to make sure he's running smoothly, and you can see the magnificent beast in all his glory. Swear to God, if it's some shitty crap. Alright. Alright. Let me just save. Let's just save here. Let's save here. Alright, yep. Right here. Alright, it's time. Our gentle zombie friend was as reanimated as ever. Alright. Detective Hardboiled seems so unnervous, excited to reclaim his pride and joy, perhaps. I have a suspicion that the evil wizard is pretending to be the evil wizard is pretending to be Hildebrand with his transformation jutsu. Core, would you look at that? Why does she keep saying core? What the hell is that bug? What do you think, Zoo? I call him a Night Stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly, and has far too much horsepower for the average muck to handle. Anti-gravity capability are standard. When it comes to ground speed, he's been tweaked to achieve the highest possible performance. The trick is to install quick heating motor coils. But won't the increased heat compromise the magnetic field's integrity, you ask? Well, that's a valid concern. A hotter-driven drivetrain response completely different when you open up the throttle, and oh my god, what are they doing? You, get those filthy hands off my ride. I merely thought to enhance your beloved seat with a touch of Salamanderville. So you've had this amazing machine this whole time, why haven't you been riding it until now? So frustrating and innocent, the spitting image of my assistant. I'll never forget the day I hung up my spurs. It was right after I had caught Carmillion or whatever. Oh shit. So Nashu's already dead at this point in this flashback. So his Nashu's already dead. The big house is too good for the likes of the crime thing. See you in hell, your majesty. Should have pulled the trigger when you had the chance. You've gone soft, hard-boiled. This flashback exceeds the legal length. Illicit embellishments, no doubt. Wrap it up, Gumshoe. Wrap it up, Gumshoe. Bro, that is so funny. Cut to the chase, my assistant was avenged. Slinging the crime king into the slumber took me off the boil, and running cold just ain't my style. But now that the chameleon's on the streets again, it's time for me to get back in the saddle. They were selling that cactus punk flew with the Thule, whatever. Then blew past a Digib on his way south, right? What kind of territory are we looking at? Lots of big trees are there. Then let's make this Yak Tails drivable landing our starting point. I'll take Night Stallion and meet you there. Well, of course Hildebrand will get that electricity back. Alright, let's see. What's the next quest? Oh, the last Hildebrand quest currently right now. After I finish this one, there's going to be no more, and I have to wait for new ones to come out. The last one currently out right now, Meteorites and Meteorons. Alright, I'm officially done with the Hildebrand quest until new ones are made. I wish I had a shiny airwaiter like the detective. I'd finally be able to keep up with the inspector. Ah, yes. If you can't beat him, join him. Meteorites and Meteorons. Alright. So, the 40-minute mark, I'll switch to the last one. Right, we shall find our way to this cocktail dribbling landing. See you there. I'm pretty sure it was Yak Tail, Inspector. Yak's Tail, Inspector. Oh my god. To make this trip a little bit less cheap, so I don't have to spend, I can spend 600 less gil. Oh, if I teleported here, then would I have to fly? Sailing through the air is a lovely way to travel. This is my first time aboard a gyro. It is not so different from an airship if said airship had jets and its own means of propulsion. Alright. Oh, you made it. Even this jaded old gumshoe had to appreciate that view coming in over the treetops. Anyway, I talked to the locals awaiting for you lot to arrive, and one fella had seen Mr. Cactuar flying down to the lower forest. I'm told the biggest was out that way is a settlement called Mamook. So that'll be our next destination. Let's head over there, walk the streets, ask some questions. You know the usual. Oh, we might have a difficult time there in Mamook. Very good, detective. But what's become of your wondrous wheeler? Nice stallion with drum more attention that I like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him. But otherwise, I'll make do with my own 2 feet. Okay, where's Mamu? Oh wait, I just teleport there. Alright, oh yeah, I remember wanting to do doing those at raid. It was too short for my liking. I feel like there was more to it, but maybe it got cancelled or something. Core, it's awfully dark here beneath the canopy. Such a dense proliferation of forest trance. I am reminded of the 12's wood. This must be Mamook. They build things different down here, huh? But we ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out and find somebody who's clapped eyes on that cactuar. Alright, bet. They have just open doors. How about they get robbed or what if they get robbed or like jumped or shanked while in their own house? Why yes, I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle through the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise will first drew my attention, followed by the inconceivable yelling of its pilot. Yet the sight of this posturing man plant was so absurd I found myself more bemused than frightened. Maybe I should do a series on here where I just try and do every single side quest that I can do that doesn't involve me, you know, doing other classes, doing like having required classes or anything. Maybe I should do that. Is she worried about this UFO? Ooh. Cool jaw. The subject of the recent gossip. I crossed paths with the creature myself, and it was indeed odd, but the machine I rode upon was the true wonder. He pulled up alongside me and my wyver, challenged us to a race, and zoomed off with astonishing swiftness. If you're planning to catch that fiend, you'll need an equally miraculous mount. Such incredible speed, my wearer might as well have been standing still. Oh, I thought he spent this. That was another word for a wife. You know what? I'll ride it the last ride in this chair. Remembering a dream. You know what the hell, fine. Yeah, this really is a small area. Oh my god, my game's lagging. Holy shit, my game lagged. Okay. Okay, and gotta wait for myself to heal first. Okay. Alright, Okay, okay. 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 All right. That was fun. That banana peel is almost as sparkly as Inspector was. I slipped on that banana peel and almost went tall over the tea kettle. Could this have been the deepest trap laid by our quarry? That literally looks like I'm tripping balls, man. That looks like I'm tripping balls. Yes, I've encountered the fiend you describe. And the forest has its share of fantastical creatures, but this one was undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club. then racing away with the broken pieces. Make of that what you will. Oh, yeah, hard boiled's just right there. If by the time I finish this quest and my stream hasn't hit an hour yet, I'm gonna do a dungeon. So what's the trap? I mean, what's the rap? So what's the rap? The testimonies I gathered were very much the same. There is a catcher racing around out there. That much can be certain. But if he's making stops to bag meteorite fragments, then this ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Zooey. Something about these rocks I ought to know? Some kind of special etheric radiation, eh? We haven't pieced together Kashkal's big plan yet, but he seems really interested in those space stones. Which means we got a good chance of finding his spiky goon by stalking out the spots where the meteorites are. If we nab the cactuar, we can make him lead us to the researcher, and to Carmelian or whatever. When I say us, I mean me and Nightstein, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be giving chase without an air-wheeler. I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by an intensive chocobo-bearing exercise regimen. Oh, believe me, Hildebrand does not need such primitive devices as air-wheelers. Hildebrand does not need such primitive devices. Well, good luck to him. Still think he's a weak-willed punk, but I can't deny that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff. Let's get on with it then. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites alongside the road that leads out of town. We'll start at the near end and hope the muck puts in an appearance. Hey. Good night. Alright. I'm doing something on my phone before I start removing. Alright. Let's see. Pretty sure I could keep up in my UFO. Oh, it's going the wrong way again. I don't know what is up with me today. Who knew meteorites were so big or bumpy? fancy meeting you here. Our two duties of this instance may very well be the scene of our criminal's next crime. Yeah, no, that Hildebrand is actually the wizard in disguise. Or somebody in disguise of Hildebrand. Yeah, but nope. The real Hildebrand's somewhere else. So this is kind of like the whole multi-faced villain we face in the Rome Reborn Hildebrand quest. Is that clumsy oaf trying to hide? No wheeler riding cacti around here, let's move on. Oh, that idiot inspector took off like he had the case all sewn up, but nothing running fast didn't find him any leads yet, and here I thought he was onto something. That way, Nasha, I think I may be onto something. Yeah, that Hildebrand's not the real Hildebrand. Or if not, then maybe he's just hiding something. Is it almost time to eat? If you can endure but a little while longer, Nashu. Is that dough trying to keep out of sight or not? No sign of him here either. On to the next meteorite. I detect a hint of criminality in that direction. The armor is not where you mustn't let the detective beat us to the punch. No, something suspicious going on. Something suspicious. I could murder an egg right about now. I say these bananas are really quite good. Travel tacos. What the hell's going on? Oh, that thing needs to die. Look out and stand aside. It's 1,000 years in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable spike. That's actually kind of badass looking, not gonna lie. This one looks ripe for the smashing. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need you to hop off that air wheeler. Oh, you must be the blowhard I was warned about. You can give orders to the succulent. Think you can give orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods, and there ain't no one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes. If that's the way it's gotta be, challenge accepted. To me, Night Stallion, it's time to burn rubber. I'm right behind you. And I'm right behind you, Inspector. Oh my god. Hildebrand's faster than hard-boiled on the freaking air wheeler. Yeah. Damn it, the Stallion's at a full gallop, but I'm still trailing. It would seem you require my assistance after all. What, you caught up to me on foot? Fine, change of plans. Where's my damn python? I'll just tweak the orbit's elemental settings like so. With you steering and me providing the thrust, that fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a fired up Manderville man. Oh no. God. Are they actually gaining on me? Come on then. I feel the needle for speed. It would be so cool if we could have done this as like a fun little part of this quest. We did it. Victory is ours. Oh my god, that poor bike his poor ride exploded. Oh, that poor ride. I can't believe my undefeated record, my legendary win streak. It's over. And yet I feel strangely content. Enough, you win. Just hand me over to the coppers and be done with it. Oh, he just wanted to find somebody to beat him. And once he got caught, he'd stay true to his word and surrender. So the researcher forced you to work for him like he did with the other fiends. That's right, told me to squash and grab the meteorites in the forest, but not what he wanted them for. All this way to nab some delinquent and good and no leads on Kachika or Chameleon to show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildebrand. Perhaps we can try running together next time. Oh, if you're looking for Kachika, I know exactly where he'll be waiting for my meteorite delivery, over by the cliff southwest of here. Why didn't you say that sooner? I bet Chameleon is there with him. He won't escape me this time. Nope, he secretly disguised himself as Hildebrand. I leave this criminal character in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul within, so please treat him accordingly. I like how they're all just willingly giving up after being beaten or treated right. Now let us follow the detective through those cliffs, shall we? I must ensure these villains are served a gentleman's justice. Wonder where the little midget dude is. Speak with Hardboiled. That would have been fun if we could have actually rode on that thing. For that part of the quest, that would have been fun. And then walk Lamont from this village right here. Yeah, Wook Lamont is from this village. I think the village leader is Wook Lamont's biological father. I don't remember. Full story, not gonna lie. I've been hearing a word called Mary Sue. I wonder what that means. I'm probably gonna look it up. I know people have told me what it means, but I always tend to forget stuff. So I forgot what it meant. Oh, look, lo and behold, there's the little creep. Right there. And the bug is there. How much you want to bet the bug is either the 9th version of this creeper guy, or the bug is actually the 9th version of Nashu who had her soul placed in that bug. This is a full belly, happy heart. Do you smell it? The scent of criminality is in the air. Shh. I can hear them just up ahead. Let me get the drop on them before we all go barging in. Yep, something's gonna go wrong. It always does. He's late. We must assume something went wrong. These meteorites will provide the perfect energy source, and I prefer to harvest a surplus, but it is too great a risk to linger here. Freeze, mage. You so much as twitch your lips and I'll light you up. No, I've worked too hard to get up now. He's getting away. He'll keep. I've got the one I want. But I don't think I'm taking you in just so you can escape. Never again. Is he gonna be a little bitch and shoot? Murder is not the answer, detective. He's kidnapping Hildebrand. Where did Chameleon go? Hildebrand should have just let him do what he needed to do. That guy needed to die. Hildebrand should have not. Hildebrand fucked up. He screwed up. Hildebrand screwed up big time. You almost had me. Not for this blubbing fool you tolerate, soft as ever. Yeah, I gotta admit, Hildebrand messed up on this one. Yeah, Hildebrand, yeah. He's gonna say something, he's gonna go, yeah, Hildebrand messed up on this one. That guy is the one, Hildebrand needs to make an exception. That one man deserves to die. He deserves death. Oh, I guess I was wrong about him secretly being Hildebrand in disguise. You and me are done, Hildebrand. Stay out of my way. Oh yeah, that is definitely the ninth version of Nashu whose soul is trapped in that bug. My recent inadequacies as an inspector appear to have earned the detective's ire. Twas you he turned for assistance with this case, Zooey. Twas you he turned for assistance with this case, Zooey. It is only fitting that you remain at his side for the duration. Meanwhile, Nashu and I shall persist with our independent inquiries. And then he says, oh, only Hildebrand can't stay. Nashu and Zooey can stay as well. Oh, look. Right on time. Alright, maybe adventure play. Sorry for the sudden exit back there, but that yolk for brains had me steaming. That's the problem, his help ain't nothing but a hindrance. Are we gonna see what type of outfit the ninth version of Nashu had? Was it the same exact tuxedo outfit as... Was it the same exact tuxedo outfit as the Source's version of Nashu has, but unlike the Source, the ninth version of Nashu wears that tuxedo outfit all day, every day? For the love of, I see you skulking over there, you soft-boiled. Oh, maybe the why he was stuttering, acting suspicious, was because he's feeling inadequate now. And then this is a lifelong spot in serendipity. We're simply following the villain's trail. Look how we've all run into each other completely by chance. That's Cap. Well, we were only passing through, though. We shall apprehend that masked man with our own tried and true methodology. You shall sue. With our tried and true methodology. You shall see. Zue, I want you on the kids with me from here on out. When it comes to a proper guide beyond the dome, as well as being tougher than yours truly, no one else fits the bill. You might need to cool your heels for a bit while I work on salvaging my data, but Hardboiled always gets his files in the end. See you around. Well, alright then. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Ooh, what are we gonna see? I swear to God, if it ends on a good note, I swear. What in the hell? Ooh, I cannot wait for the next Hildebrand quest. Ooh, I cannot wait. But after the Donjo Hildebrand quest ends, we won't be getting any more fucking Hildebrand quests till we get to the until the next expansions, like I guess post maintenance or whatever. Oh, that's at long last my scheme is coming to fruition. He looks like that one weird tribe on Tatooine that Anakin Skywalker like slaughtered. Yeah, but then he's gonna get killed by the evil Red Wizard. No longer must I endure the company of incompetent colleagues. All is in the readiness. A replication of my brilliant mind is at hand. Never again will I be known as the Canonicus Corpse second best. My name shall ring across the lands, carried far and wide by an army of unrivaled geniuses. Oh, yep, he's gonna get betrayed. That scientist should not have trusted that guy. Something amusing. Oh, just the fact that you're a paradox capable of miracles, your plans for it are so very banal. You dare mock me? Ah, so he was I knew that was gonna happen. Does that guy even know how to work all this? What a bore he was. None of us a dream worthy of this marvelous technology. Oh, he's gonna create a clone of Nashu, a revived Nashu. It's the UFO that Hildebrand came here on. It's the UFO. Oh, he's gonna create a clone army. Maybe that's what they were hinting at in the Endwalker quests. With that guy creating his own. Oh, yep, he's gonna create a clone army. Or create something. Oh, yep. Alright. Alright. Completely. Core, those are some troubling thoughts. Can anyone save Detective Hardboiled from himself? I bet the inspector can, but thoughts on the kids a happy ending is never far away. Alright. Shisu, I work fast, but not that fast. Come back another day, will ya? Oh, before you go, do you remember what I said I felt, when I said I felt eyes on me? Well, I still feel like I'm being watched. Maybe I do have some addle-headed admirer after all. Oh, it's his version of Nashu who was thought dead, but her soul is stuck in the body of that small bug. That person's still there? Alright, let's see, Alright, whoever's watching this stream right in the future, I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is the end of the Hildebrand quest for now until new ones come out with the next patch, or next expansion, or next patch, or whatever. So, as always, bye-bye, and stay awesome. Have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna